Hello, more armadillos and families. How is everybody? My name is Mrs. Saunders, and I am our school's behavior interventionist. One of the biggest jobs that I have on our campus is running our school wide positive behavior intervention system, which is called PBIS. And you may have heard your child talk to you about PBIS. We have things like Wow Me Wednesday and Dillo Dollars and Spirit Sticks, and all of that encourages positive behaviors and puts some supports into place to help our students be successful. So when you're in our building, you might also notice that we have something called matrices on the wall, which are just big posters that have something called our role expectations. And role stands for being respectful, being on task, being loyal, and being leaders at our school. And we currently have 6 of those in place on our campus. We have some in the classrooms, we have one in the cafeteria, we have one for recess, we have them in our bathrooms, and then we have them in our hallways, but we also added the bus this year. Well, considering where we are right now, you're probably watching this from home. I thought it would be wise to add a home role matrix. And so I have created one for us to use, and I have one with me right here, and it looks like this. And I'm going to go ahead and send this out to teachers so that they can get this to you as well. Let's see if I can get it there. There we go. So it's home. And so it looks just like the one that we have at school. It's being respectful, being on task, being loyal, and being leaders, but all the things that we can do when we're at home. And so this is going to be great for you guys to have in your homes because you can use this as a visual for your student, something that they're familiar with, and hopefully we find this for you to be helpful. I definitely wanted to come on today to talk to you about the importance of having a routine at home. And so putting our matrix in your home would be definitely something to provide a routine at home and to help just keep things consistent now that we're going to be learning from home for the remainder of the year. And so I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old at home. And I know how hard it is to have a full-time job. My husband has a full-time job, and the struggles and the frustrations that come with helping your child with learning and trying to get your work done from home and trying to keep up with the house. It's a struggle, and I get it. And we're all here to support you guys with that. But something that has helped me and my family a lot is just having that routine and that schedule in place. And now that we've been home for 4 weeks and we're working on our 5th week, we have had the same schedule in place the whole entire time, and my kids, as just a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, one of mine being a 1st grader at Moore Elementary, having that schedule in place has been so helpful. They're comfortable with it. We all know what the routine is. We know what to expect, and we stick with it from Monday to Friday. And kids thrive on routine. They thrive on structure, and don't we all? I mean, let's be honest. And so I would definitely recommend, if you don't have a schedule in place already, I would recommend putting a schedule in place. There are a couple places that you can find schedules, but first I would start with looking at the at-home, learning at home packet that your child gets every week, and the first page is going to have your schedule listed on there. Now, of course, we're not asking you to back to back have your child work for straight, 7 hours a day. Definitely take breaks. Something that has been working for me and my kids is we'll do a little bit of our learning from home packet or the learning from home suggested activities online, and then we take little brain breaks. And a lot of our brain breaks are going to look differently throughout the day. So for example, snack time. Is it just me, or are these kids eating constantly? That's definitely something that we have to stop and take a break with. And it's a great time to read a book together or to work on some sight words or flashcards while they're having snack. We have a lot of outdoors time. We go into the backyard and play. We'll play with chalk. We will just get our energy out and play jump rope, and there's all kinds of activities and games that you can play outside. We also have the family fitness calendar at the very end of every packet, and that's something that the district has put out from our physical education department, so I would suggest looking at that. Go Noodle is also a great website, and it's a great tool to use. It's something that we use at home, at school a lot, and it's something that we use at home for those rainy days when your kids just have a lot of energy that they need to get out. We also do a lot of creativity time at our house. So creativity time for us could be doing an arts and crafts project. We use Play-Doh a lot. We'll sing songs, we'll dance. We will get in the kitchen, and what better way to learn how to follow directions and maybe get some fraction learning in than being in the kitchen, cooking and baking and playing. So all of those things are activities that you can do to take little breaks throughout the day so that you can break up your learning at home. Another good routine to have is bedtime. And if you're anything like me, I love a good bedtime routine where we take our baths and our showers, we read a book and brush our teeth, and we head to bed on time. And sometimes when we're at home, we start to feel like we want to stay up a little bit later. Well, not every day is a Friday night or Saturday night, and we have to make sure to keep our routines at home, especially in my house. Again, I'm speaking from personal experience. And so having that bedtime routine, we're keeping it the same, just like we would be doing if we were at school. So for us, bedtime is a strict 8 o'clock bedtime. And for my daughter, who's a first grader, by 8:30, it is lights out. So that's definitely something that I would recommend for you as well. So please know, guys, the More staff is here for you. We are here to support you, to encourage you, and to help you during this time while you're learning from home. We sure miss seeing our kids every single day. We miss those faces, and so we love the opportunity to have you guys participate in our Spirit Days so we can see your faces, know that we're here for you. We will be back. I will be back next week with another tip and some resources for you guys to help with just promoting some really good behaviors and positive behaviors at home. But in the meantime, if you have any other questions, you can always email me at samantha.saunders, and that's SAMANTHA.Saunders, SAUNDERS, at CFISD.net if you have any questions or concerns that I can help you with. And until we see you guys again, take care.